A public memorial will be held Friday in Calgary to celebrate the life of Ralph Klein. The former Alberta Premier passed away Friday after a lengthy battle with lung problems and dementia. While he leaves behind a legacy of political accomplishments, as Francis Silvaggio tells us, Klein may best be remembered for his colorful personality.
Flags across Alberta fly at half-mast today as Albertans express their condolences for the man known as King Ralph. The man Rod Love has called his best friend since Klein threw him the keys to his dad's RV just minutes after walking into the future Premier's mayoral campaign office more than 30 years ago.
I turned around to check directions and he's naked, and because he's changing into his suit, he's got a smoke in one hand and a rum and coke in his other hand. I turned around and I thought, what have I got myself into here?
Turns out he got himself a front row seat to one of the most colorful political careers Albertans, even Canadians, have ever seen. Klein's rise from reporter to mayor to Alberta's premier responsible for eliminating the province's debt should be more than enough to define his legacy.
Welcome to Ralph's world.
But Klein will be remembered not for what he did, but rather how he did it.
Even if they didn't like the policies, there was something about people that they were willing to trust him to make things better, even though he might have been the cause of what they didn't like.
I admit that I drink too much.
He was flawed, but he was honest, and for most Albertans, that was enough.
He made a lot of mistakes, but he always says he was sorry.
Oh man, he was great. He was everything. He was Alberta, and it's too bad that he's gone.
We'd ask you now to please stand, remove your hats, and observe a moment of silence in memory of the late, great Ralph Klein.
Today, the people he worked so hard for are celebrating a life and remembering a friend. Nothing fancy, and in his own words, Klein would have it no other way.
There are people out there who say, yeah, that goddamn Klein, he doesn't deserve a thing, you know, and to name something after him would be absolutely foolish. Well, that's up to the people.
The people did decide to name a Calgary park after him nearly 2 years ago, one of the last times Klein was ever seen in public.
Chocolate or vanilla?
His quick tongue has now been silenced, but his legacy will last forever.
The guy that I met on Labor Day of 1980 was the guy that I said goodbye to yesterday. He never changed.
A public memorial will be held in Calgary on Friday. Francis Silvaggio, Global News, Calgary.